Hey everyone, it's Karen with Yes Please Paper Crafts, and in this video I'm going to be sharing the new card kit from Spellbinders. This is the card kit for June 2022, and the name of this card kit, it's called Party Hat and Streamers. And this card kit's going to be super awesome to use to create birthday cards, but I think you could also use it for graduation cards or any type of celebration. And this one's going to be a fun one. So let's go ahead and take a look at what all is included in this month's kit. Okay, so we have the information card here that shows you the contents of what's included in the kit. And on the back of the card is instructions for how to make this card right here. Now the die set that's included in this month's kit does make a party hat. And I played around with that a little bit and made a couple of party hats. And when I get to the point where I share the dies with you guys, I'll show you the hat and we'll make one together. Okay, so we do get 10 cards and envelopes. These are A2 size cards, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And so you get 10 cards and 10 envelopes. You get some foam tape and some double-sided sticky tape. And then there are the embellishments. And look how adorable these party hats are with the little pom-poms. Those are just super cute. I love those. Those are really adorable. Okay, and then there's also some gold sequins included in the kit. Those are really pretty. I love using gold on cards, so those are nice. Okay, here is some chipboard that has different sayings like celebrate and wish big, and there's like a little cake and a little ice cream. And then here's the back, has a little kitty cat. Those are adorable. Aren't those cute? Okay. And then there's also some puffy stickers. These are sentiments. I like those a lot too. That's adorable. I'm just loving this kit. This has got to be, I think, one of my favorite kits that they've had this year. Okay, and then this is the die cut shapes. I'm going to bring over my little tray here so we can dump these die cuts in here. I don't think I'll go through all of these because there's a lot of die cuts included with these card kits. But let's just take a look at some of the ones that are in here. And I like to empty all of the die cuts into this tray. It's a divided tray that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And I like to do this, and I'll put sentiments in one compartment, and then I'll put flowers in one compartment and then other things in the last compartment. But we have some birthday girl glasses, and then there's some presents, and there's a cake. And there are 2 of each die cut included in this die pack. So there are tons and tons of die cuts to use for the cards. Here's a little person. And then a hand with a peace sign, some little flags, and then another one of the kitties. That's adorable. Okay, more party hats, some flowers. I love the colors in this kit too. It's really pretty. It has like a pink and green, yellow, and like a peachy color. And there's some little scallop borders. More people. This little person is hilarious. I'm not sure what she's doing. Maybe she's jumping for joy. I don't know. Some more banners with rainbows. Those are super cute. Okay, we have some suns and some rosettes. They're candles. And we have tags. More flowers. More people. I think that's that same lady that's jumping for joy. More little party hats. Okay, more people. And flowers in different colors. Looks like they have peach flowers, pink flowers, and also some leaves. Some more candles, this time smaller candles. A little kitty cat head. Okay, here's some, this is a cassette tape that says birthday jams. And Miss Bella's over there sneezing. I'm not sure what's going on with her. Miss Bella is my dog, and she's over there making noise in the background. Some flowers and some butterflies. These die cuts are cute. Some balloons. So yeah, tons and tons of dies that you can use for your cards. There's rainbow ice cream. Yeah, these are adorable. Look at the rainbow. Yeah, I love the dies included. This is going to make some really cute cards. Okay, so that's everything that's in the ephemera or die pack. And you do get 2 of each one of the dies that's included. Okay, so let's take a look at the paper. I'm going to go ahead and set this box aside. And let's look at the cardstock first. So we get a, here are the colors. We have white, there's black. This is a really bright fuchsia pink. And then a lighter pink. Here's a bright yellow, an orange, a light green, and a blue, and then the mirror card. I love that they give us this mirror card just about every single kit. I just love that mirror card. When you add gold foiling, it really does make your cards more special. Okay, so there's all the paper or the cardstock that's included. That's 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And then we also have a 6x6 paper pad. Okay, and this one, the name of it's Party Hat and Streamers. And here is all of the paper in here. So we have some green with white polka dots, and then this one looks like it has candies, and then there's a scallop stripe, and then this one has little words like happiness and sunshine and special and wonderful. That's cute paper. And then here's one that looks kind of like a mixed media, some flowers. This one has gold foiling, so it's a polka dot with little gold polka dots. And then here's one that says happy birthday. An orange pattern paper with little flowers. And then some bigger flowers, a stripe. And then here's one with little cakes, some rainbows, a yellow paper with little hearts on it. This paper looks like the sky. And then we have a paper with little people. And here's some paper with little, I don't know what that is. Looks almost like confetti. And balloons, some candles, and that floral is really pretty. Okay, so that's all of the papers that are included with this month's kit. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the die set and the stamps. So the stamps for this month's card kit is this set right here. And I think that's really cute. It has these candles, and it has a bunch of sentiments, and I think that's going to be really good to make some birthday cards. And then here is the die set. So the die set comes with the party hat, and then this piece right here is kind of a ruffle along the bottom of the party hat. They have a couple of little flowers, a leaf, and then this says, I believe this says make a wish, so that's the sentiment that's included. Now, while I have this out, this is my storage that I use for my dies and my stamps. And so I have this on a magnet, which is then adhered to some chipboard. And on the back, I've actually put 2 pockets where I put the stamp set. So I can just put my hand in here and I can get the stamps out. And it keeps my stamps and my dies together. Okay, and then this set over here, this is everything for June 2022. This is the Stampin' Die Kit. So this is the stamp set for the Stampin' Die Kit of the month of June. And it's this paisley design with these medallions, and then these paisley pieces, and then some sentiments. And the dies that are included, you can cut out all those pieces, and that's all of the dies right here. Then I also have the Glimmer Set. This is the Glimmer Set down here with this large paisley glimmer plate. And then it also has 3 sentiments and then the dies that you can use to cut out the sentiments. And then it also has these two little dies here, because you could probably foil with the glimmer plate and then cut those pieces out if you'd like. Or you could just use this kind of as a background. So that's going to be fun to play with. Okay, so those are the stamps and dies that are included in this month's kit. And I have this magnet and chipboard. I just have it in this job ticket holder. If you'd like to see more about how I organize my kits each month, I do have some videos that I did back in January, February, and March, where I shared the contents of the kit, and I also talked quite a bit about organization and how I was planning to organize my kit each month. Okay, so let's take a look at the party hats that I created. Okay, so here are two party hats that I created. This first one, I used a orange paper, and then I created the pom-pom out of some yellow cardstock, and then I created some yellow flowers. And this piece at the bottom, which is kind of like the ruffled trim, I used a pattern paper that was a floral. And the background of this, I also used another pattern paper for the background, so you can see that pattern kind of peeking through the die cut. Okay, so for the second one, I did something similar. I cut the hat out of a purple cardstock, and then the paper behind it is a pattern paper that I had. And you can see that there. And then I used the same paper and just created this little border at the bottom and cut some flowers out of some yellow cardstock, and then I created a little pom-pom using some green cardstock. Okay, so those are the two party hats that I have already made. Let me bring this over here. These are the pieces that I cut out. Oops. Pieces going everywhere. And it looks like I might have lost one of my flower centers. I don't see it. Okay, so I found the flower center, so I'm ready to assemble this party hat. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this party hat on the score line. There's a score line there. And so I'm just going to fold this along the score line that's on either side. And just fold that in. Okay, so I want to back this party hat so that you can see this purple paper behind, and I just cut out using the outline die, which is this die right here, but I really just need the center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut this out, and we will make this fit inside. So I'm just going to follow along with the score line here, and I'm going to cut up one side and just cut this off. All right, and I just want to make sure that it's going to fit in there before I glue this together. And I think just so I don't end up having anything show down there, I might just cut off this top part up here, because we don't really need that part. I'm going to take my glue and I'm just going to glue that in place. So I'm just going to put some glue around there, and I might just put a little bit of glue on these strips in the middle. I didn't do that on my first two party hats, and it does kind of pop up. I want it to lay a little bit flatter. So we're going to go ahead and just put this party hat in there like that and line it up. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do, once I have this glued in place, I'm going to take the ruffled edge, which is this piece right here. I use this little die right here to create the party hat ruffle, the edge around the bottom of the hat. One of the things that's really cool about these die sets that you get from Spellbinders in this card kit is that you can make some really cute embellishments for scrapbooking or for making cards, and you can use up all of your scrap paper and small pieces of cardstock and just paper that you have left over from other projects. And so it's a really great way to use up some of your scraps, and you can make some really cute, super cute embellishments. And if you do any kind of embellishment swaps, it makes a really cute embellishment that you can swap with your friends. So we're just going to glue that down there at the bottom. And I'm just going to show you, I just had a bunch of paper here, just scraps, and so that's where I got all the paper that I used to make these little hats. And so you can just, you know, you don't really even need very big pieces of paper. You can just use really small scraps. So I have a hard time throwing away paper of any size. So I love being able to use my scraps and make something really cute. Okay, so let's work on our flowers. I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of glue to the center of each flower. And let me grab my jewel picker here. And we're just going to add our flower centers in. And this is a jewel picker from 𝗲𝗏. It's called the, I think it just says jewel picker, so it's the 𝗲𝗏 jewel picker. And I like this one a lot. Okay, so we're just going to put that there. You can see even the smallest of scraps you can use. I cut some flower centers out of that. Now that one, I'll probably just go ahead and throw that one away. All right, so now that we have our bottom piece on, we have our flowers created. The next thing that we're going to work on is the little pom-pom at the top of the hat. Now there's two different ways that you can make the pom-pom, depending on the direction that you use when you're rolling this up. And so you can either roll from the small end, which will make a pom-pom that's much more dimensional like this one. And you can, if you roll from this end going that way, or you can make a pom-pom that's a lot flatter like this one. If you start from the big end and you roll this way. So I'm going to go ahead and add some glue. I'm adding the glue to the unfinished edge, and I'm just going to add a little bit of glue all the way down. And then I'm going to take my tweezers. These are some tweezers that I have here. We're just going to grab the end of it and just start rolling it up. And using tweezers does really help quite a bit, because this would be really hard to do, I think, without the tweezers. So I'm just going to roll this all the way around. And I like to do from the bigger side, because it makes a much flatter pom-pom. And even though this is going on a card and you don't have to worry as much about the dimension, it's still it's better if you don't make it two-dimensional. Okay, so I'm going to let that set up a little bit. I'm going to take it off of the tweezer, and I'm just going to let the glue set up a little bit. And while it's doing that, let's get some foam tape. And we're going to put some foam tape on these little flowers so that we can pop them up onto the hat. Okay, so I'm just going to use some foam tape. Now I could also use the little squares that are included here. And that's this right here. And I think I'll use this on one flower, and I'll use the foam tape on the second flower, because this foam square that comes with the card kit is a lot more dimensional. So let's go ahead and just cut a piece of this. I think I'll pop the smaller one up on this, and I'm just going to cut the edge. You can use the squares, but since I need something that's a little bit smaller than that, I'm just going to cut a piece off here. And we're going to just get a little piece of foam and add it to the back here. And I lost the backing on here. See if I can put that back on. Okay, and then I'm going to grab the Scotch foam tape. Miss Bella, shh. You need to be quiet. Miss Bella's being a naughty girl. Yeah, okay. You just got to be patient. I'm almost done, and I'm going to give you something, okay? Just be patient. Miss Bella's she's disagreeing with me there. She wants her treat right now. Okay, so I'm just going to add that flower there. And then this one is has a little bit more dimension. I'll just pop that one up next to it. And I think that I'll add this little leaves here. I think the leaves really do add quite a bit to this party hat. And I'm going to put some glue onto the back of that and just tack it underneath. And then we'll put the other one in as well. See if I can. I want to get this one going in a different direction there. Got a little bit too much glue on there, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Isn't that cute? I think what I'm going to do too is I'm also going to just fold this down and glue it in place. You could actually make this more dimensional and pop this up onto foam as well. But we'll just go ahead and glue that down. Okay, so now that we have our party hat assembled and the flowers are there, let's go ahead and finish making our pom-pom. I'm just going to stick my tweezers back in there, and then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to pull down the ends of the little pieces here in the pom-pom. And you just want to pull them down a little bit. You don't want to be too rough with this because you could tear the paper. But just go ahead and just grab the ends of it with the scissors and pull down. And this paper that I'm using is double-sided, so you see that there's a blue side and then there's also a yellow side. So once we get that all flattened, I'm just going to add some glue to the back of this and then stick it right there to the top of the hat. Okay, and that is the party hat. Isn't that cute? Okay, so I created a few cards using the card kit, and I'd like to share those with you guys. And the first 3 cards that I created, I used the little party hats. So this first card has an orange party hat with a little yellow pom-pom, and then I used the sentiment die that's also included in the card kit, and I created the sentiment, make a wish, and just added that on top of the party hat. I did actually pop this up on some foam tape, and I think that's really cute. So I just love that little party hat. See if I can hold it up here so y'all can really see how cute that little party hat is. And then this next one that I used 2 different pattern papers from the 6x6 paper pad. I used a chipboard sentiment that says happy birthday, and then I added on the little cat that was from the ephemera, and I added some sequins that were also included in the card kit, and then just a couple of little gemstones, and these little gemstones come from honeybee stamps. So here's a close-up of that card. I just love this paper with the little people. I think that's adorable. Okay, so the last card that I have here where I used a party hat, this was another one, and what I did here is I just took 4 of the different pattern papers. I used a border punch and I just layered those papers one on top of the other, added on my party hat, and then a couple of these little die cuts that look like postage stamps. And so I love the way that one turned out too. And this paper up here is cute. It's got little candles. Okay, so the next 3 cards I did use just paper from the card kit and also ephemera from the card kit. The only thing that I added was some of those little clear gemstones. I added the gemstones to the 2 butterflies. I like adding the gemstones to butterflies because it just gives a little bit more sparkle. I think it just looks so pretty when you do that. And for my sentiment, I used another one of the chipboard pieces. I did actually try out some of the puffy stickers that were sentiments, but I just didn't really find a card that I was creating that actually worked really well with those, but I love those as well. But I was using a lot of the chipboard for my sentiments for these cards. Okay, so this next card, I layered several of the pattern papers. This paper up here has little rainbows. So I took one of the die cuts that's a rainbow and added that there. And then one of the little people, a butterfly, and then the little sun up here. I popped these up with some foam tape. And then my sentiment is chipboard. It's the hooray and the start the party. So I just think that's super adorable. Okay, and then the last card that I have here is one that I used a couple of different scraps that I had left over from one of the other cards. I had this floral paper and then this paper here. I added a couple of strips of washi tape that I pulled from my stash. Some more of the little gemstones from Honeybee Stamps, and just some of the ephemera from the card kit. Okay, so that's all of the cards that I created so far using the card kit. And I have tons of stuff left over. So that's one of the awesome things about Spellbinders card kits, is it really does include a lot, and you can make a lot of cards. You can use it for other types of projects like scrapbooking, which I've done in the past. And then you have the stamps and the dies that you can keep once you've used up all of the other things that are in the kit. So I just love the kits. I'll put information in the description box below for how you can join the Spellbinders Kit Club if you're interested in getting that. And they have, I think, 7 or 8 different kit clubs. They have the card kit, I think the Stampin' Die Kit. They have an embossing folder kit, and then also a small die of the month, a large die of the month, the amazing paper grace die of the month. And I think you can also get the whole kit and caboodle, which is everything, all of the different kit clubs, and you get that at a discounted price. So I think it's a really awesome deal, and I'll put a link to Spellbinders and to where you can find information on the clubs in the description below if you're interested in checking that out. Okay, so that's all I have for this video. I do have a short video clip of my 2 dogs, Bella and LilyBelle, that I'm going to put at the end of this video. So if you want to see that, stick around to the end. That's all I have. So y'all take care. Hope y'all have an awesome week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye now. Hi, Miss Mariah. What you doing? Are you having fun staying with us? Say, Miss Mariah is staying with us. She's a papillon. A papillon. My friend Debbie broke her leg. She broke her femur. So she was in the hospital, and now she's in the rehab center. So I'm taking care of Miss Mariah while Debbie is going through rehab. You miss your mama? You miss your mama? But she's been having fun. Huh? We got to ride in the car. You got to ride in the doggy seat. So that was fun. And then you got to learn how to go in and out of the doggy door. That was fun too, huh? Yeah? You miss your mom though, huh? Yeah. You're going to get to see her soon. I hope you're going to get to see her soon. When she goes home, I'm going to bring you to visit her, okay? You're a sweet You're a sweet girl. She's very easy to take care of. So I don't know where my 2 are. Bella, where you at, Bella? Come here, Bee. Where you at, Bee? You hiding? Hi, Miss Bella. What you doing? You not doing nothing? Would you like to say hi to the YouTube people? It is your job to say hi, you know. Say, Aunt Terry's going to come over in a couple days and give my puppies a bath. Yeah. Y'all needs a bath. Yeah, I had knee surgery about, I guess it's been about 5 weeks ago. So my sister's been coming over and helping me do some stuff. And so I've been having her give Bella and LilyBelle a bath. Yeah. And Miss Mariah's going to get a bath this time too. All right. Y'all back up so I can see you. Or let me back up. What the heck happened? Stay there. Stay. So you got anything to say, Miss Bella? No? Nothing? Miss Bella has nothing to say. What about you, Mariah? Mariah doesn't make any noises at all that I could tell. Miss Bella, come back over here and talk to me. Come here. Where'd you go? Would you like to say something? Miss Bella, would you like to say hi to the YouTube people? No? Hi, LilyBelle. What you doing? You definitely need your hair brushed. What you been doing? Your face is all smushy. You got the smushy face. Yep, you got the smushy face. Do you have anything to say? No? Yeah, they're all confused because we have Mariah staying with us. And then I've also started packing so that I can move. Looks like I'm going to be moving in July. I think my closing date is going to be maybe around July the 20th. That's what I'm hoping for. So we're going to be moving. What you think about that, LilyBelle? We're going to move. You're going to get a new house and a new yard. Y'all are probably going to miss that yard. Right now I have a yard that's like a park. It's huge. It has tons of places for them to go explore. And there's squirrels and possums out there. LilyBelle loves to go outside. Yeah, she loves outside. Well, I hope you're going to like your new yard. It's a lot smaller. But I'm sure it'll still be nice. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess if y'all were not going to talk to me, I guess we'll say goodbye. You going to say goodbye to the YouTube people? No, Miss Bella is not in the talking mood. This is the first time in a long time that I videotaped her and she didn't say anything. No? Are you mad at me? She's probably mad at me because I brought another dog home, huh? Are you mad at me because I brought Mariah here to live with us? Yep. Okay, put your back to me. She's not going to stay with us forever. She's going to go back home. Miss Bella, you got to be nice. It's just temporary. Oh my goodness. It's just temporary, Miss LilyBelle. Mariah's going to go back home and stay with her mom. Okay? They look so confused. Okay, well that's all we have. Y'all take care. Hope y'all have an awesome week and we hope to see you next time. Bye now.